This is my childhood memory. Hey guys, I need to figure out where I'm looking at. Make sure, okay, there it is. There's the camera. This is what I found all in one area in my house. My kitchen, I believe. I found a rubber band. I found a paperclip. I found a roll of tape and a lighter. You know what I thought about right when I seen this paperclip right here? Well, mostly. Rubber band. And this roll of tape. I thought of MacGyver. First episode aired on September 29th, 1985. Where were you guys? I was 6 years old. I don't think I started watching MacGyver until I was a little older. It had to have been probably, I don't know, maybe in the 90s when I started watching it. But me and my brother, my younger brother, we would watch MacGyver and then Murder, She Wrote. Those two shows were like right, back to back at that time. And I remember writing the fan club. I got that address from somewhere. I don't know if it was like after a show one time or in a magazine. I got it somewhere. And me and a girlfriend, we decided to take a Saturday and write our favorite either bands or shows. We're going to write our favorite person. So we did. I picked Richard Dean Anderson, MacGyver, and she picked... Dear MacGyver, I am your biggest fan. My name is Amy. My favorite episode was the episode where you were tied up with someone else and had to escape and figure out how to defuse the bomb. You threw it down a vent and it blew up the bad guy's getaway car. Dang, that was awesome.
Don't look that big. What are you doing? Those ties are made of plastic. Got a little melting point.
I wrote him, and for some reason, I thought I knew the episode number, but I can't remember now, and I was kind of wondering how I figured out the episode numbers. Like, we didn't even have computers back then. How the heck did I find out what episode it was? But I knew the episode number, and I was like, how the heck did I figure that out? Because we didn't have Google back then. We didn't have computers, so I was just like, wow. When you really want to find out something, you do. The last episode aired on May 21st, in 1992, I believe. And that was the last one. And it's kind of weird, but you know what Richard Dean Anderson said when he was asked, why did the series cancel? And he said, people were just ready to move on. They were ready to move on from MacGyver. And he was physically tired. He was physically exhausted and didn't have a life. He said he had no life. He had no life, and he was tired and wanted to move on. And it's kind of funny because, have you seen the new MacGyver? They have a new MacGyver with a guy. It lasted 5 seasons, and it was also canceled. I never watched it because I really didn't hear about it, and I didn't care. So I'm old school girl. I like the original. I don't like remakes of things. And that's loyalty, and I will not watch a remake of somebody trying to be, the original person, trying to do better or no, it's not going to work. I was there when he was on air, on TV. I watched it. I loved him. I even wrote the fan club, and guess what? He sent a postcard back to me, and it wasn't just him. It might have been people working for him, but I got a postcard back. I remember getting that postcard. My mom gave it to me because it was in the mail. And I remember being so happy that I got something back because, sometimes you just didn't because the fan club has to read all those hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of letters, or they don't even read them. They just return a postcard back to you or something. But I was so happy, and I remember looking at that postcard of him. He had the blue blazer, and his chest hair was hanging out, and I was like, that is disgusting. Ew, gross. But I saw all that hair, and I was just like, oh. But anyway, it was still really cool. He was handsome. It's just, you don't send your chest hair pictures to a 13, 14-year-old girl. It's just not, it's gross, It's disgusting. Nobody 13 or 14 likes hair. We're deathly afraid of hair. It's like something that, you don't want to see. When we start growing hair ourselves, we're afraid of it and disgusted. So what makes you think that we're going to be attracted to that on a man? It's just, the picture they should have sent me was like, one of those pictures like this picture. Something like that. Well, when he's fully, tucked away, everything's, in there, all those goodies are in the clothing, something like that. But anyway, that's what I remember. I wish I still had that postcard, but I don't. And I can't find another one like that. I haven't found a duplicate anywhere. So I've seen something like it, but I haven't seen anything, that was exactly like mine. I wanted to kind of make fun of myself, as far as writing him, and I got a postcard back, and it was just the best feeling ever because he was one of my favorite persons. He was one of my favorite guys, and so that was the 90s, the late 80s and early 90s, and he's still cool to this day. TMC caught him actually coming out of the store and talked to him for a little bit. I'm going to share that too at the end, so don't miss the ending. So I'm going to put that on the end. See you in a little bit. Bye.
I gotta tell you, I'm such a big fan of all the MacGyver reruns. They're awesome. I wasn't around. I wasn't able to watch them when I was a kid, but now. But yeah, I actually watched them now. I was wondering, what was your favorite invention that you had to do? Because my favorite was when you took the candlesticks and the microphone cord and made a defibrillator out of it.
Candlesticks?
The candlesticks and microphone cord.
Yeah, that was believable too, right?
Right.
They all were.
What was one of your favorites, or one of the most ridiculous that you had to make?
It'll come to me. An ultralight,
Right.
out of bamboo and some kind of an engine, etc.
Right.
Actually, the guys on Mythbusters tried it, and the thing weighed so much that it just nosed down, which is really what it would do.
I'll take it back for you if you want. Yeah, I'm just
Really,
I can do.
Look at you. Yeah.
Hey, do you think that any of these could have actually worked in real life?
Tell you what.
Any of the stuff that that MacGyver had to do to get himself out of situations?
Yeah, all of them, most of them actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, we only left ingredients out so kids wouldn't be blowing themselves up.
Right.
Did you? They would anyway.
Did you ever sit in on the meetings of how you guys would discuss what sort of thing he would do next?
Oh God, yeah, absolutely. But for the most part, I was working too much. And,
Right.
But yeah, it was all kind of crazy and fun.
Did you keep any of them from the show? Do you have any of them at home?
Anyway.
Any of the things from the set that you had to create?
No, I stole a whole bunch of Swiss Army knives. Though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, that'll definitely come in handy.
Don't tell me.
All right, see you, man.
This has been my childhood memory.